Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first Gameshow Speak Podcast episode of 2023. I am your man, DIP, Dante Pittman, and joining me, as always, my co-host, the king, the undisputed king of Millionaire on YTGE, Michael Bombardier.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Happy New Year, one and all. Whatever's in the past is going to be saved for a later time. But right now, we hope you have your hands on your buzzers because we got some game show related topics for you.
Speaking of buzzers, I think I have my visible New Year's golden buzzer. Like, Happy New Year.
If you were a judge on AGT, yeah, you wish.
Okay, so let's get started. All right. Let's start our first topic of today. Switch gets a date. Switch will premiere on Monday, January 30th at 7 p.m. Eastern on Game Show Network. In Switch, 5 players begin the game by taking positions behind large numbers from 1 to 5. After a trivia question is asked, players with correct answers move towards the number 1 spot, and players with incorrect answers move towards the number 5 spot. The goal of the game is to finish the third round of questions in the number 1 position, plus winning the game and earning the right to play the bonus round for $10,000. Recognized for starring opposite Jennifer Garner in the film Peppermint in his action-packed roles in For All Mankind, Power Book 2 Ghost, Hefner is also known for roles in both Chicago Med and Chicago Fire. On the popular Chicago franchise and the Hallmark Hall of Fame's Love Take Flight. Hefner could be seen in next in Christopher Nolan's epic project Oppenheimer. What do you think about that, Michael? Switch is finally getting the date.
Wow. Excited to see how this one plays out.
Yep. All right. Now let's go to our next topic. Oh, crap. In the screen. I was trying to share a tab. Hold on, folks. Give me a few moments. All right. That's better. All right. Canada's Got Talent is returning for a second season on City TV, and the show just announced that it will premiere in March of this year. The new season started filming last year with the entire judging panel returning. The official Canada's Got Talent Instagram account recently shared an image promoting the upcoming new season, showing judges Howie Mandel, Lily Singh, Cardinal Oshaw, and Trish Stratus, along with host Lizzie L. The caption reads, "All new year, all new season, all new talent. Prepare to be amazed." The show didn't give a specific date, but fans now have a more concrete time of year to look forward to the new season. Last year, the show premiered on March 22nd, with the finale airing in May. It's not clear yet how closely this year's schedule will follow last year's. Filming for the second season began in October of last year at a new venue, Falls View Casino Resort in Niagara Falls. As Trish said all the time at the time, we have more people. It's sold out. It's like people are into us. Can't blame her there.
Falls View Casino in Niagara Falls. That's nearby my neck of the woods in Buffalo.
I hope you can go into one of the tapings.
I don't know.
Hey, you can meet Trish Stratus. All right. I wish I could meet Trish Stratus.
Stratisfaction T-shirt with me.
Oh, you still had a Stratisfaction T-shirt? Oh, I didn't know you had.
I'll find out later.
All right. So now, more on AGT All-Stars. And Michael, I think this one's very special. So I'm going to let you handle this one right here.
All right. Thank you very much, Dante. As you all know, America's Got Talent, the All-Stars debuted last night on NBC. As we are about to get ready for 60 memorable acts for the U.S. Series 17 seasons, as well as Great Britain, the Philippines, Australia, and other international versions to return on to return with winning on their respective minds. The summer edition is all about Terry Crews said the summer edition is about finding talent you haven't seen before. Now all of the Got Talent franchises converge. It's a big deal, man. It's also a monumental challenge for the winners and finalists, singers, dancers, acrobats, magicians, and comedians among them as they battle for the All-Star title. During each qualifier, 10 acts face off in hopes of moving forward to the final round. Judges Howie Mandel, Heidi Klum, and Simon Cowell with Terry Crews hold privileges individually and collectively to award 5 golden buzzers that elevate contestants directly into the finale. Winning over the judges is only half the battle. However, in the All-Star competition, the superfans, a panel of diverse AGT devotees, watch virtually from across the United States, have the opportunity to vote for 1 additional act per episode. And they also have the ultimate power to choose the eventual winner. A lot of times on the regular show, you could feel people at home are booing the TV when Howie or Simon say something. Crews says, but what the judges say has no bearing on the results this time. I went recapped last night's show, Dante, and here's one thing I need to take away from this.
Go right.
Why Terry Fader wasn't voted into the finale, I am shocked by. I mean, this man's the real deal. I hope he comes back as a wild card selection. If they have wild cards.
Hopefully.
I just hope.
Oh boy.
But
I just hope as well.
But Terry Fader not voted through to the finale. That is highway robbery times 100 million. Wouldn't you say so, Dante?
Yeah, I've watched some America's Got Talent. I'm sad that he didn't get on to the All-Stars.
But again, congratulations to Light Balance Kids for earning the first golden buzzer of the season.
Yeah,
and you're gonna.
Oh,
and
boy.
Congratulations to the Bellow sisters for winning the Superfan vote.
Yep. All right. Oh boy. Mike, everyone's asking this question here. Is X Factor coming back to the US? Having made quite a career out of telling people what he thinks about them, it appears that Simon Cowell will once again be deciding who has the X Factor as the reality competition makes its way back to the States, possibly on NBC. I have a saying in life that's always go when you got the best invitation. And NBC has offered us to make the show here. Cowell shared with the Sun earlier this week while out promoting NBC's AGT All-Stars. Cowell may have been speaking out of turn, however, seeing as Vulture's Joseph Adlin hears that while NBC is interested in reviving the X Factor, a deal is not yet done. It will likely fall under Cowell's suspended deal with NBC Universal, which he signed last year. It is unclear how the X Factor will fit alongside NBC's singing competition's flagship, The Voice, which currently airs 2 installments a season, as well as Cowell's variety hit America's Got Talent, a summer staple, which also has spawned the winter's All-Star spinoff.
I think the best way to settle it, have The Voice air on once a year. And then leave some room for the X Factor, and there you go. We haven't seen X Factor in 10 years, I believe.
10 years. When was the last time it premiered?
You mean the last episode?
Yes.
That's 2015 when it was on Fox.
Oh, it was on Fox. But why NBC though? I would rather stay on Fox.
I mean, I can understand ABC with American Idol. You know?
Yeah, American Idol, but still.
I mean, I can
imagine Ryan Seacrest.
Ryan
Seacrest hosting. The X
I
Factor.
wouldn't think of that
Why not? I think he could be good.
because he's more suited for Idol than.
I understand he's more suited for Idol.
Plus, he's got a contract with ABC that includes American Idol and New Year's Rockin' Eve
Uh,
and Live with Kelly and Ryan.
yeah. But I want to see Click come back to somewhere.
Carson Daly's currently doing the voice. But let's see. I think I would see.
I mean, I guess I can see. No, because Click was a kids show back in the day. I've watched some of the episodes. I think it should come back to be.
I could see. I don't know. Maybe I could see. See, every time I try to think, I get stumped. I don't know why.
Like me.
Don't worry, Dante. You're stumped all the time.
Oh. All right. I'm going to give him that. I'm not going to be angry at it. All right. Okay. Well. All right. Love Island Commandeers social media. Oh boy. Love Island contestants will have their social media accounts taken away for the duration of the upcoming season and receive guidance and training around mutually respectful behavior in relationships following thousands of complaints earlier this year. For the first time in the show's history, the 9th winter season will oblige the contestants to pause all activity on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and nothing will be published on their behalf. Ordinarily, Islanders' accounts are overseen by friends, relatives, or PR professionals during their time in the villa in order to show support and build up the brand. The bold decision to pause Islanders' social media during the new series is testament to ITV's serious intent, such as this input provides both a benefit to the PR of the program and a potential source of mental health problems, said Dr. Matthew Gold. The enhanced safeguards, as described by Gold, also include the contestants receiving guidance and training around mutual respectful behavior in relationships prior to the start of the show. They will also be offered resource links to help them identify negative behaviors in relationships and understand patterns associated with controlling and coercive behavior. I don't know how that will play out,
Me too. I don't know.
I mean, did you see Love Island, to be honest with you? No. Thought so. I mean, well, we'll see how it works, All right. All right. The CW Network announced today a new mid-season return date for the alternate competition series, Chris Angel's Magic with the Stars, now returning Friday, January 20th, 9 to 10 p.m. Eastern, following the mid-season premiere of Penn and Teller Fool Us. Previously announced 2 new episodes of Whose Line Is It Anyway will return at a later date. All right. All right, sorry, just doing something real quick. There we go. Anyway, in each episode of Chris Angel's Magic with the Stars, 2 celebrities train with Chris and learn his award-winning revolutionary magic to compete and create a mind-blowing series of magic performances. The celebrity competitors are tasked with mastering 3 major categories of magic, which they perform in front of a panel of 3 judges. The number 1 magician on the planet, Chris Angel, Emmy Award-winning comedian Lonnie Love, and master magician Lance Burton. In each episode, the highest scoring celebrity will win the coveted golden wand. You seen this show, Michael?
No, I haven't.
Man, I haven't seen it either. All right. Now it's time for the
Did you-
TV rate. Well,
I think these are old ratings because
these are all ratings.
I
Well,
think we did.
I
think we
think
did
there's
the-
one. I think there's one new rating.
No. I think
Oh.
we've done these.
It's Dylan. Oh, I'm sorry. It's Dylan. Dylan Jones. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, guys. Happy New Year to you, Dylan.
Happy New Year, Dylan.
All right. This is
Did you
from
see the post that I made
December
on-
29th.
By the way, did you see the post I made on YouTube Games and Entertainment?
Yeah, I saw your post.
What did you think of the show
How you
announcement?
doing? Wow, retro pressure luck. So you're going back to the old school pressure luck.
Oh
huh?
yes, the good old
Ooh.
days.
Nice.
All right. Oh yeah, these are new.
This is new, yes. Just
So
doing something.
I won't say anything
All
for
right.
ratings.
All right. This is Wednesday. And this is on the first rating, but that's it. Wednesday, CBS claims quiet night with the Kennedy Center honors. CBS is broadcasting the 45th annual Kennedy Center honors, which recognize George Clooney, U2, Tanya Lyon, Gladys Knight, and Amy Grant took home a Wednesday night ratings win for the network. All right. The 2-hour special averaged about 5.34 million total viewers, which was up 25% compared to last year's audience, about 4.3 million, according to Nielsen. It was the number one show of the night in terms of total viewership. In addition to the CBS broadcast, the special also streamed on Paramount Plus and CBS TVE, when it ranked as the most live-streamed program on the platform Wednesday. Kennedy Center Honors also made a splash on social media, where the special featured an appearance as Sacha Baron Cohen as Borat, drove about 225 potential impressions and 10,000 mentions, up 12% and 25% over last year, respectively. Oh boy. All right. Last year's ceremony, which aired on December 22nd, managed 201 million potential impressions and 8,000 mentions. Good grief. The 45th annual ceremony took place December 4th at the Kennedy Opera House in Washington, D.C. Wow, well, it played a great game. Oh, no. Okay, sorry, guys. I'm getting a little distracted here. Just trying to get... There we go. All right. The 45th annual ceremony took place December 4th at the Kennedy Center Opera House in Washington, D.C. It is one of the events at the top of the D.C. social calendar, with the presence of President Joe Biden, Chief Justice John Roberts, and congressional leaders of both parties. I guess that's it for that.
Yeah, nothing else, I think.
Nothing else here.
Now we have to get sentimental here.
Yes, we got to get sentimental here. Ladies and gentlemen, we lost a trailblazing journalist in Barbara Walters, who passed away at her home in New York City. She was 93. Man, her career transcended 6 decades from 1951 to 2015. She was the first woman co-host of Today, the first female network news co-anchor, the host and producer of countless top-rated specials, the host of 2020, and the creator and co-host of The View. Wow. Just wow. Just can't believe it.
Me too.
She,
For me,
and,
two things she's known. For me, when you think of Barbara Walters, you think of two things: 2020 and The View.
yes, obviously.
Part of the original panel of The View too.
Yes. But also, She interviewed every sitting president and first lady from the Nixons to the Bidens. Oh my God. She was a mystery guest on What's My Line. She was also a panelist on Snap Judgment.
Wow.
Yes, just oh man, I couldn't believe it. Man, Barbara Walters, you will be missed in the journalism world. Rest in peace. Nobody can do it better than you could. All right. All right.
And
now
is the moment you've all been waiting for.
yes, it's time for another round of the game show announcer food chain. This time we're doing the announcers of Hollywood Squares. All right, of course, rule 1 is basically our opinion. Rule 2, we're only counting one person's announcing tenure as one announcing tenure, even if they do 2 separate stints. And 3, we're not getting. Oh my God, no! Hey, how's it feel getting your ass kicked by the pressure like Christmas that's on Chilling 3000 Hangouts? Oh my God! Brandon! Get the heck out of here! Call security.
Still haunts you to this day, huh, Corbin?
Oh,
Mind if I have
quiet.
Mind if I have this announcer food chain?
Go ahead.
While
God.
Corbin's dealing with Brandon here. Corbin
God.
Blue.
Yeah.
Let's start the food chain, shall we?
Let's start it.
We start off in 1965 to 1981. Ladies and gentlemen, Sir Kenny Williams.
Sir Kenny Williams. Oh man, the announcer for Gambit when Wink was hosting.
And High Rollers.
And I Rollers with Alex Trebek. The late Alex Trebek. Rest in peace. What
do you think of Kenny?
What do I think of Kenny? I think Kenny Williams did a good job with the show. He did a good job with the announcing.
He knew how to announce when it came to High Rollers, Gambit, and Hollywood Squares. He knew how to announce all of those shows.
Yes,
by a mile. Easily number one.
But that might change. You know,
it's least likely it's not going to.
We'll see.
Very likely it's not going to.
All right.
19. Okay. He had 2 stints. One from 1986 to 89, then again in 1998 to 2002. And was also the announcer of the Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, Shadow Stevens.
Yo. That man has a great voice when it comes to announcing Hollywood Squares. This man was in the bottom row, like on the 8th square when he first did the announcement.
Well, when he first announced, he wasn't even on the board. He was primarily in the booth.
Yes, he was primarily in the booth, and he's done pretty
well.
But
in the second season, he was the number 8 square.
I like him in that square. I mean, I kind of hope that we'll see him announce a game show again. Because one, I know he's the current announcer for TV and all that. But it'd be a shame not to pick this guy for another game show. Because one, he can host the show too when John Davidson was away. He can actually host the show. He can announce it, and he can host. He's done well. So
is he better than Kenny Williams?
Is he better than Kenny Williams? Oh, absolutely. Well, wow, that's a big question. To me, yes. Because I never heard
Well,
of this.
Kenny's the OG.
Kenny's the OG, but Shadow Stevens will be. But you know what? We're gonna put him in number 2 because he's a solid number 2.
Yeah, he's solid. Yeah.
Solid. Okay. Next,
We go to the H squared era.
H2.
In the first season, they had From the Larry Sanders Show. He was also on as a panelist on the first H2 version. Jeffrey Tambor.
I thought we were doing John Vecino.
No, Jeffrey Tambor first.
Oh, well.
John Machita's later.
Later. Because I thought he started all this and started the H2.
Give us a program, Dante Fazoo.
Ah! Yeah, I don't know who's worse. You or Brandon.
I don't know who's worse. No. I don't know who's worse. You or David.
Well, me or David. David's a lot worse. I can tell you that.
At least we try to remember stuff you don't even recognize.
Wow. Anyway, go ahead.
Jeffrey Tambor. Jeffrey Tambor. From 2002 to 03.
Woo, boy.
He was also a panelist on some weeks, too.
Yeah, he was a panelist. I think he did actually well.
Also a panelist on the Whoopi era.
Oh, yes, the panelist for the Whoopi era. Well, I will say this. He did a great job announcing, but I don't think he's better than Shadow, to be honest.
So 3?
So, yeah, 3 for now.
Then we go to season 6, the second season of H2. And now is the time for John Machida.
Yes, now that's the time for John Machida. I mean, yes, he's the guy. He has he's broke a world record for talking the most in around 7 seconds.
And remember, a year later, also at the same time, he also announced that the short-lived game show Balderdash. He also announced the short-lived game show Balderdash.
Balderdash. I think Balderdash was actually a pretty good show. On Saturday, got canceled.
He got you like in a groove, you know?
Yeah, he was finding his groove. The show needed to find its groove, you know. It's enough.
And
he found his
the contestant's podium was similar to Squares. Did you know that?
Similar to Squares. Yeah, it is. It gives me a match game in Hollywood Squares type of vibe.
So where do we rank Machida?
Oh my. You know what? Oh man.
Was he better than Jeffrey Tambor?
Was he better than Jeffrey Tambor? I think he is better than Jeffrey Tambor. So I'll put him at number 4, actually.
You mean 3?
3? Yeah, we'll put him at 3. Yep, we'll put him at 3. God damn it.
Dante, you're falling apart. You're falling apart faster than Lindsay Lohan at Buffet.
The zoo, Michael.
Block. Let's write it down.
My God.
At number 1, Kenny Williams. Number 2, Shadow Stevens, probably the great. Number 3, John Machida. And at number 4, Jeffrey Tambor.
Oh, man. Now, before we head off, we got to say this. We forgot something. This was Plinko's 40th anniversary.
Oh, we forgot about that.
Yes, we forgot about it.
You forgot to edit the topics, dude.
I should have added to the topics. No, dang it. Dang it. Dylan just reminded me.
Oh.
You just reminded me of it.
Oh.
Oh, no. Look, happy 40th birthday, Plinko. Man,
Yeah.
back then it
This
was
was way before
25,000.
Pay the Rent was real.
Yeah, before. And then back then it was 25,000 was the top prize. Well, then showed it down to 10, then 50,000, then 50,000. Am I correct?
50,000, yeah.
Wow.
Then on certain $1 million spectacular, then on some of the primetime shows, it was upgraded to 100,000.
And to 1 million, actually, when we were doing Big Money Week.
No, I'm talking about the primetime. You know, like
I know
the
prime
Salute
time.
to
Oh,
$1 million
no.
spectacular.
Oh, no. Hey, God, it's called Game of Reference. Man. Oh. Well, I didn't know, okay, Brandon. I didn't know.
At least I remember, okay?
Oh, of course you were that. Oh, look, I'll kick your little butt later.
Hey,
I'll kick
Brandon, did he forget about Jeffrey Tambor when we did the announcer food chain?
Boo! Oh no! Ooh, Dante, boo! I'll be quiet.
Hey, Brandon, let me ask you a question. Did you
Go.
see Dante forget about Jeffrey Tambor when we did the announcer food chain?
Dear Lord! Yes, did. Oh,
Yep.
God. There.
Confirms to us,
Wow.
Dante. You're falling apart.
Yes, I'm falling apart.
Ah.
Oh gosh, man, listen, Brandon, I'm kicking your butt later. Anyway, that's the chain. That's the end of this episode. Closing out.
I'm closing out indeed. Thank you so much for joining us in another Game Show Speak. If you like this, give it a thumbs up, comment down below, give us your thoughts on all the topics. Subscribe to Dante Pittman if you're lucky. Hit the notification bell if it does live stream like this one at all times. Check out the Game Show Lounge YouTube channel. Also subscribe to yours truly, Mike Bombardier. We must now bid each and every one of you adieu. So until we see you next week, which I won't be here, by the way. But we'll have a guest co-host come in here and do the topics for Dante. With your hands on your buzzers, goodbye, Game Show fanatics. Mwah. And good night. Bang.